Hey, it's me, SteveWB, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to talk about the 3 time-lapse modes for the DJI Osmo Pocket. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Okay, the 3 different time-lapse modes are: first, of course, time-lapse. Second is going to be motion lapse, and then the third is going to be hyperlapse. And so I want to do a quick explanation of the 3, and I'm going to give you examples of each one as I tell you what they are. Okay, so first we're going to talk about time-lapse. Time-lapse is when you set the camera up and the camera is actually static. The camera does not move, the lens does not move, and you're just taking photos on like 3 or 5 second intervals, whatever you set it at, and then it's going to stitch those together and make a video. But the important thing is, camera doesn't move, lens does not move in a time-lapse. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick example of a time-lapse right here. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the motion lapse. The motion lapse is the camera does not move, but then you can set the lens to pan. I've even had some success at pointing the camera down to the left and then up to the right, and it will kind of do a rising motion as it sweeps. This is a motion lapse. You can see that the camera's not moving, but it's panning from left to right, capturing the scene. And the third and final one is going to be the hyperlapse. Now, hyperlapse is when the camera is moving and the lens is moving. For instance, if you're walking down the street and you set active track to track part of a building or another object, as you walk by, it's going to do a time lapse, and the camera is going to follow whatever you set the active track on, and that's going to be your hyperlapse. And this is a hyperlapse. You can see as I'm cruising down this canal how the camera lens is following the tower as I pass it, and the camera's on the boat, so the camera is moving and the lens is moving, and that's a hyperlapse. Okay, so I hope you guys learned the difference between a time-lapse, motion lapse, and hyperlapse. And I know I learned. I was kind of confused on the difference between a motion lapse and a hyperlapse before I decided to make this video and researched it. Pretty simple. So I hope this video helps you guys out. I hope it helps you understand and gives you ideas on ways to use these 3 different modes. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'm SteveWB, and I'm out.